I was driving through the back roads of Maryland when my husband whispered it. Turn the car around, now. His face had gone completely pale, like the blood had vanished all at once. His hand gripped my wrist, not hard, but firm, urgent. I glanced over, confused. Why? His eyes never left the rearview mirror, just, turn around, please. I didn't argue. Something in his voice told me this wasn't panic, it was knowledge, and I trusted him. I pulled into a church parking lot, reversed the car, and took us the long way back. We never made it to the family reunion. We never spoke about it on the drive home either. But I knew something shifted that day. And a week later, I found out exactly what. A year before that, I would have sworn my family was the kind you'd envy. Laughter at the table, endless texts from mom, surprise visits from dad with pastries and his booming voice announcing, "You still like raspberry cream, right?" And then I married Nick. He was observant, quiet in crowds, razor sharp in one-on-ones. I used to tease that he was a human lie detector. He never laughed when I said it. At first, my parents loved him. "He's grounded," my mom had said after meeting him the second time, "not flashy, stable, you need that." But somewhere after our engagement, things shifted. Phone calls from my mom got shorter, dad became distracted during visits. Their questions about Nick grew sharper, wrapped in politeness but laced with suspicion. "Is he working yet? You're sure he's not controlling? You look tired lately." They never accused, but the judgment was thick enough to cut with a knife. I brushed it off as overprotectiveness. Then came the Sunday dinner. I made my family's lasagna from scratch. Took hours. Lit candles. Played old jazz like Dad liked. I wanted peace. They showed up 40 minutes late, already annoyed. My mom looked around like she was searching for something to criticize. My dad asked Nick to get him a drink from the kitchen, and when Nick left, I saw my dad slip something under the couch cushion. That was the first time I felt cold around them. Later, after they left, Nick pulled out a tiny voice recorder from under the cushion. "Do you want to hear it?" he asked. I didn't, but I did. My dad's voice. "If we can get something recorded, anger, coercion, anything, it's enough. We show her, we get her out." My mother replied, "We only need her to doubt him. We just need a wedge." My legs went weak. Nick didn't say, "I told you so." He just turned it off. I didn't sleep that night. That's when I started watching them. 6 months of calculated observation. I never confronted. I never hinted I knew. Instead, I played the dutiful daughter. Weekly calls, family dinners, smiles, hugs. But I noticed the patterns. Mom's sudden interest in finances, Dad's questions about our home security system, a cousin I barely spoke to suddenly texting me late at night, drunk, pushing me to vent about Nick, an anonymous email calling my husband dangerous with an attached screenshot of a photoshopped police report. Every thread I followed quietly, and it all traced back to one name, my older sister Rachel, the golden child. Gone for years, rehab, divorce, legal fees. My parents had nearly bankrupted themselves keeping her afloat. They needed a new savior, me. But they needed me unattached. The family reunion was a trap. Nick spotted it before I did. Calls from relatives we hadn't seen in years, all suddenly eager to reconnect. A cousin confirmed it over drinks one night. "They're gonna stage an intervention. They think he's isolating you, brainwashing you." Nick didn't even get angry. He just said, "We don't go, but we make them think we did." That's why he told me to turn around. Because the moment he saw Rachel's ex parked behind us at the gas station 10 minutes from the reunion, he knew. They weren't just planning to talk, they were planning to take me. The revenge wasn't loud, it was paperwork, legal, surgical, and clean. We started with a full audit. Nick's cousin was a forensic accountant. Within a month, we uncovered thousands funneled from my old college fund into Rachel's rehab accounts. Forged signatures, my mother's handwriting. I pressed charges quietly. We changed our will, rewrote the trust, removed names. Then, one by one, we exposed the schemes. A private investigator delivered a sealed envelope to my father during his golf game. In it, photos, bank records, audio files. His face reportedly turned to stone. He left mid-game. We never heard from him again. My mother tried to play the victim. "You've always been so distant. Rachel needed help. What were we supposed to do?" I sent her a single sentence in reply. "You should have protected your daughter, not exploited her." And I blocked her number. The house is quiet now. Nick's asleep beside me as I write this. Sometimes I wonder what